LARPing, mechanically speaking, is live action role playing. It's any time that you are using a proxy to represent something else of the real life. So you could see airsofting as a military combat LARP. You could see what we do, buffer LARP, as recreating fun sword fights, as trying to proxy in something from life and have fun with it in a way that separates you ever so slightly from the real thing. But it's a way for us to gamify and codify these experiences in this super cool way.
What originally got me into LARPing was actually my grandparents. At the age of 6 years old, my grandparents took me to my first historical reenactment. We were doing fur trader days, so pioneers and Native Americans.
I met somebody, I met Nick. Most other people, usually just from like Dungeons and Dragons groups, Warhammer, stuff like that. Really, it's just show up, come by, or know somebody, and then just start it out and then just build off from there.
So if I'm making just a standard tunic, typically we'll either go with a cotton or I will go with a linen blend or pure linen, just depends on which one I'm going with. As for colors, it depends on what I'm inspired by. If I'm making a tunic for somebody else, I sit down with them and we figure out what colors they want. We do a swatch pattern to see what looks good. So on average, I charge $20 an hour, so it would be based on that. Really, if we're looking at a basic, just a normal T-tunic and a pair of harem pants that have elastic, that will probably together for the tunic and the pants would be $80 altogether, and that's if it's made with cotton.
So I fight sword and board. I just get like a long sword and just fight someone with that. That's one that I'm drawn to, but that and sword and board, just sword and shield. Turtle burrow, pretty much show up, go into the woods and fight. There's that, and then there's also just good old bear pits. What they're doing in the background, one-on-one, 2v2. It's okay to suck. I've been fighting for 7 years. But really, it's just about growth, having fun. Just stand proud. Just do your thing. But yeah, no, please come out. That's also the main thing. And you don't even have to fight. You could just hang out, record videos, make stuff. I know someone probably fights and make cool stuff. Just come out, give it a shot.
To me, LARPing is about the community and the people within it. It's about making those friends, having those connections, and having an adventure with them. So as a community leader, in a lot of different ways, it feels like this community allows anyone to join, which is wonderful. We want more people to come have fun with us. But to have those moments where people can step in and go, oh wow, this is cool at the Renaissance Fair, this thing I never knew existed. To have those, you have to have people behind the scenes creating those moments. Their events, their week-long campouts take volunteers behind the scenes, making sure that the feast is running on time, making sure that there's referees on the field, that there is a field clear of debris, making sure that like all the permits for the campsite so the police don't come in and ticket everyone for having alcohol. Yeah, all that stuff has to happen behind the scenes. LARPing as a whole and Bellegarde is a wonderful safety net. I have seen it pull so many people out of depression, to pull some people out of some holes and stop them from tumbling down, which is great. But I also see it consume people too, who spend the rest of their life chasing this community and being in this community, remembering that at the end of the day, this is a game, these are your friends, and real life comes first.